Hello. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hi. Hello, hello. What's up? Depleted energy. What? Are you already affected by the blue moon? The full moon? Is that what's going on with you? Hi, everybody. Full moon in Aquarius. Yep, it is a full moon in Aquarius. Well, starting tomorrow, it's going to start coming in. If you just came in, hello. Moon is my chart ruler, so maybe that's why. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Hi, Ate Jen. Hello. How are you? Coming in. Okay. So I think this is good. I think shuffling enough. The cards are excited today. Taha. Tuha. Hi, Ate Jan. How are you? It's raining here in the Philippines. I'm okay. Similarly, due to the full moon, I have another, not terrible, I have a slight headache. So I've been drinking a lot of tea, a lot of chamomile tea. But yeah, full moon has been affecting me. That always affects me. So, but I'm okay for the most part. It's been a while since I joined your live. Oh, well, welcome back. Yes, it is a rare pair today. We're going to be reading HYUNSUK and ASAHI, so it will be a rare thing today. But I'm excited. Hopefully we get to learn about their dynamic a little bit better, or confirm what we already know, obviously. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Watching this while eating my lunch. What is for lunch? What is for lunch for you? Okay. Jay's birthday later. I know, I'm so excited. It's Jayhead's birthday. Can't you believe it? It's already Leo season. Baby boy. I can't believe. It's crazy because it's going to be his birthday and it's going to be a full moon in Aquarius. It's going to be a crazy energetic day for Jayhyuk. It's going to be his solar return and it's a full moon in Aquarius. We love that for him. So I hope, granted, I know they're in quarantine right now, but I hope they get to do something still. We'll see. Leo season, that means your birthday's coming up too? Yes, my birthday is coming up as well. My birthday is August 4. So, no, it's pretty soon. Pretty soon. Yep. Please do a Zoom birthday live for Jay. Oh, you mean for Treasure? Yeah, I hope they'll do that. I love your nails. Thank you. I just got it done yesterday. It matches the light stick. I did it intentionally to match the to light. My claws, I haven't had claws in a long time, so I've been kind of trying to readjust into them. I used to be a baller, like working with nails like this, but now I'm like trying to get adapted to it again. So it's been hard. Okay, so I think we got a good amount of people that are coming in. Obviously, if people have just come in a little later, we'll fill them in, where they can watch the replay. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Blue Moon Lounge. Welcome to the stream. Today, we are obviously reading HYUNSUK and ASAHI today. Thank you to the anonymous treasure maker that paid for this reading. It has helped me significantly, and then we also get to learn about HYUNSUK and ASAHI's dynamic in a better way and maneuver ourselves as fans, spiritually and energetically. Okay, so because this is a tarot reading, okay, I am Jan, I am a tarot reader. I've been doing it for almost 17 years, but even though this is a tarot reading, please watch this stream with a grain of salt. Nothing I ever say today is ever 100% definite, factual, or fixated. Nothing is ever set in stone because the universe is always working, energy is always shifting, and people like HYUNSUK and ASAHI still have that free will of choice. All right. Okay. So, thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Openings and slots for personal readings are open until October, so I open more, but I still have a few slots still left in July, August, and September, so you're just gonna have to search around. Fundings are still happening right now too, for, let me kind of fill you in right now actually on who's being funded or group funded right now. But yeah, currently we are funding for J Nori. They're almost funded, like completely. So we are at 70% for J Nori or J Hekken Yoshi. We are at 37% for Doyoung and Mashio's dynamic. We also have a Blackpink group reading being funded. We also have a YG New Girl group reading being funded. And then Icon Dynamic, we have Juna and Hanbin. And then again, another unit being funded, treated like a group reading, which is HYUNSUK, Jihoon, and Junkyu. I guess we're going to call that unit the Brave Brothers of Treasure. Currently that just started, so that's like at 6% funding. If you want to chip in, you don't have to, but if you do, feel free to either you can either DM me, go in the community tab on my channel. There's a whole post on how to do so. So yeah, just let me know. If you follow me on Twitter, go ahead and DM me on Twitter as well. So you don't have to. You're not obligated to chip in for anything. If you just want to enjoy the readings, just enjoy the readings. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get into the reading just because this is a dynamic reading and it is paid. I do have a set amount of questions from Pear. I will do the standard flow and then answer her questions. And if I have any extra, I will obviously have you guys send me in your questions. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, Jason says hi. I just celebrated my birthday 2 days ago, and my best friend surprised me with a treasure-themed birthday cake. Gosh, I didn't expect it. So grateful. That's so sweet. Was the cake delicious, though? Sometimes, like, I love pretty-looking cakes, but then if it tastes terrible, maybe it's my own Taurus placements. But if, like, sometimes pretty cakes ain't worth it. But if it tastes good, too, 100%. Chef kiss. Chef kiss. But yeah, happy birthday. Happy belated. Go wish Leovia happy birthday, y'all. Go wish her a happy birthday. Let me use this deck. Okay, we're going to obviously now check the energy. We're going to check the energy right now of HYUNSUK and ASAHI. So let's do it. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me properly, or if not, just, yeah, fill me in. Right now, I am using the Good Tarot today. This deck is good. And then I'm also using the Gilded Tarot for clarification. And then my standard must-haves for Oracle decks. So, all right, let's do this. Let's double check. I did channel them earlier. I did meditate on them earlier, but we'll see how it goes. So, Jason, Spirit, Universe, please protect HYUNSUK and ASAHI. Please protect myself. Please protect this reading. And obviously, please protect the viewers of this reading if they come across this, please. Thank you very much. All right, let's check on HYUNSUK. How is HYUNSUK doing today? Ooh. Oh, okay. We have the Magician card. Perfect. Love this card. You know what? I actually have a thread, not a thread, but a mini like moment, like a tweet on my account. Every time I see HYUNSUK with the Magician card, it makes me simp big time, because Magician card is actually his screams him being a soul age 8 or a manifester. Again, so he is in that kind of zone of his own self. He is working on things right now. He's super productive. He's creating things into fruition. So this is a very good card to have, especially for HYUNSUK. Okay, this is the Magician card. You can see that. Number 1, okay, the first card in the major arcana. This talks about a lot of willpower. I made a tweet before talking about how, because you know how in My Treasure he is a magician, right? He even explained it himself during an interview for My Treasure era that he was a magician in the music video. And I swear I was simping real hard, because I remember working with my cards one day and I said, cards, if you can assign a card to HYUNSUK, like per member, and asking about HYUNSUK, the Magician card came out. So love that for him. Now let's check on ASAHI. How's ASAHI doing today? Ooh, it's a lot of cards. Is ASAHI okay? How's ASAHI doing? Oh, interesting. We have the 7 of Air, or the 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this card talks about kind of getting over a hump or a trial right now. So he's, how do I say it? He's feeling a little indifferent right now. Not like great, but he's not terrible either. Honestly, he's like being ASAHI. Like, he's pretty neutral about a lot of things, and I feel like right now he just overcame something kind of minor, not terrible, but again, he's just kind of overcome like a trial or a test or whatever, and so he's just kind of in an indifferent, neutral zone energetically and spiritually. So, yeah. May we know each member's cards? I will tell you that in the future. I was planning to make a whole thread on Treasure, as you'll if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see it. So just stay tuned for that. I'm creating something really cool on Twitter. So stay tuned. I'm not gonna tell you guys, just you're gonna have to follow me on Twitter and see it for yourselves. Anyways, because ASAHI is in that state right now, I'm going to ask, can we proceed with this reading? I'm going to say yes, but we'll double check anyway. Okay, we have the Emperor card. We have the Emperor card saying yes, you can. However, just kind of I'm being given a warning right now. So we have the Emperor card saying yes, you can read them today. It is safe and fine to work with the energies, work with the full moon, and read into HYUNSUK and ASAHI. However, warning wise, we have the 5 of Fire, or the 5 of Wands, just giving us some warnings that there might be like hiccups in some certain questions. So for example, some of the questions that the pair has sent me to ask, if I can't summon the answer for it, just know that it's just doesn't want to be answered. So this is a warning, not to just me, but to you guys as viewers, and obviously to the pair of this reading. So if there are certain questions that won't give me answers to from the cards and from Spirit, that's because of this. It's just we'll still get a reading, but we might, big fat might, we might not get every answer that we want. Okay, or you want to, summon anything. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go. So we're going to go with the standard flow of the questions because this is a dynamic reading. So let's ask, how was their initial energy when they first met? How was their initial energy when they first met? How was their energy when they first met? Really? I'm kind of not surprised. Is it? Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. How was the energy actually when they first met? Is it just that card? Is that all you want to tell me? There we go. Huh. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Air, the Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Air, Two of Swords. This just talks about how their initial energy overall was kind of awkward. Kind of not surprised about that. It was, I can see it being awkward. Not because like they're they're awkward. It's just the momentum was awkward. And you're dealing with two fixed signs as well. You're dealing with two fixed signs, one Taurus and one Leo. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, depending on the other placements of their chart, two fixed signs could be very awkward when they meet. So it's interesting, just because they both have in being a fixed sign, they both have those, how you should say, awkwardness or like a pride or stubbornness there. We also have the Five of Air or the Five of Swords. So at the time, it was much more of a minding your own business vibe when they first met. Not that they had any hard feelings. It's just Asahi's doing his own thing. HYUNSUK is doing his own thing. So yeah, it's just, that's why it became awkward. So there was no kind of actual means right away or instantaneously for them to click that fast, apparently. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna get that. We also have the Eight of Earth or the Eight of Pentacles. So this is why I say that they were minding their own business, right? Five of Air just talks about the boundaries that they set themselves, and just the intention is they just wanted to, do their work or just be focused. And then the Eight of Earth is literally about their skills or working on, mastery or working on certain capabilities. Obviously, they were trainees at the time. So, you're putting two and two together. It's just, again, they're just minding their own business and doing their own thing at first. So, yep. I wonder if Asahi is affected by the moon since he's an Aquarius rising. It's possible, but to be honest, Jaden, not just because you have an Aquarius anything doesn't mean you're going to be affected. It doesn't, the moon can literally affect everyone. So it doesn't make a difference of what placements you have. It can, but not by a whole lot. So those that are making those misunderstandings, just because you have certain placements in your chart doesn't mean you're going to get affected more. You're going to get affected less. The moon will do its work. The moon will do its work. But again, it's possible, but probably not by a whole large amount. All right. What's up? Yes. I'm okay. All right. So let's ask, what was HYUNSUK's initial energy at the time? Even though we kind of established that they were minding their own business. I'm just going to do this quickly. So HYUNSUK, okay, and Asahi. How about Asahi? What were they doing? What was he doing individually, or how was he individually at the time? like I said. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so all right. What did I say earlier about, kind of being too focused in their own business or whatever? So HYUNSUK individually, 4 of Wands, or the 4 of Fire. Just building from the ground up. He's already, somewhat has more time ahead of him in terms of being a trainee or, getting work ahead. So he was just kind of, again, paying attention to his own focuses, his priorities, his responsibilities. And then Asahi with the 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands. So both fiery energy, okay? That proud fiery energy. So for 7 of Fire, 7 of Wands on Asahi's end, this just talks about the defenses that he's had. He's had a pretty high guard up. Obviously, we already know that. We've known that about him. Nothing new there. So again, just to kind of keep in context, there was no means yet to click instantaneously. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Interesting dynamic, but I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised. It's going to be interesting to see the growth from back then until now. So, okay. Now let's ask, what is currently HYUNSUK's contribution to this dynamic with Asahi? What is this? What is HYUNSUK's contribution to the dynamic with Asahi? In survival mode, I guess. I don't think it's because they were in survival mode. I just think they both have similar yet different priorities. You know what I mean? They both have similar motives, but kind of do it differently, and then it kind of made a gap between the two of them. You know what I mean? Because even if, say, they were both in survival mode, then if that was the case, that means they wouldn't have clicked in with the other members around them. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. So all right. What is HYUNSUK's contribution to this dynamic right now with Asahi? Hi, Jen. Hello. Hello. If you got in, hello. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, guys. Okay, so what is... Oh, there we go. Huh. Interesting. This is his contribution to the dynamic with Asahi. Can you clarify why that is? Why is this card here? Why is that? Oh, I didn't know that. So that's a new thing that I've seen about Asahi so far. Okay, so HYUNSUK, apparently, we have the 8 of Water or the 8 of Cups, if you can see that. Okay. The contribution from HYUNSUK to Asahi is the fact, or like the teaching the motive on whether to basically teaching Asahi knowing when to quit or knowing when to not give up. You know what I mean? So 8 of Water or 8 of Cups, whenever this card comes out in general, this always talks about, leaving something behind or debating whether you stay or leave a certain situation, a certain project, even a certain connection, right? But from what I am hearing with this card is that HYUNSUK has actually taught Asahi when is the right time to, really give up, or if it's right to give up, or, when to keep going. He's taught him the differences, or, kind of like the same resilience, because I don't know if you've been around for my other readings that involved Asahi, but apparently Asahi has had confidence, struggles. Okay. And even during this time, especially in the eyes of HYUNSUK has observed that. So he has taught Asahi, certain ways to look at things. He's like, oh, I know maybe you're not confident in this certain thing, but I think it's great. I think you should keep going. Or again, it depends on the situation. It depends on the scenario or the circumstances. If, say, Asahi is not confident in a certain, say, for example, creation that he made, like music-wise, maybe he has reached out to HYUNSUK because he is a leader. So maybe he has talked to him and say he really is kind of stern about how not confident he is, or he wants to like kind of put it in the back burner. HYUNSUK will be like, okay, if that's truly how you feel, then you should go with that. You know what I mean? So the Eight of Water is a sort of encouragement from HYUNSUK to Asahi, knowing when to keep going and knowing when to quit or knowing when to let go. Make sense? And I say this as a clarifier with the Hermit card. Hermit card, or the Virgo energy card, this talks about, again, on Asahi's end, where he might be kind of, like, he might have his moments where he's stuck in his head a little bit. He does have a Virgo moon, if I recall that correctly. I think he does. No, he does not have. Is that J-Heck with the Virgo moon? Crap. Sorry, excuse my language. I forgot who has the Virgo moon. Was that J-Heck or was that Asahi? This is the disadvantage of having of two people having. Okay, so they both do have a Virgo moon. Okay. Great. Yeah, they both do have a Virgo moon. Sorry. I wasn't sure if it's only one or the other or it was both. But yes, okay. So, yeah, Virgo moon, Hermit energy. And then, again, just to kind of encourage it, the Hermit card, it has its moments where you need to reflect, right? So basically, HYUNSUK's like, look, I know you're kind of like stuck if you're not confident in this certain thing or whatever. Think about it, though, before you make an impulsive decision. You know what I mean? So HYUNSUK has taught Asahi, or has encouraged Asahi when to think, or how to think things thoroughly before making any action. Okay, makes sense? And apparently he does this a lot. So he does this a lot. Okay, so let's check what is Asahi's contribution to this dynamic with HYUNSUK. What was Asahi's? Let me divide that. No. Yeah. I got it. Uh-huh. Okay. What is Asahi's contribution to the dynamic with HYUNSUK, please? Thank you. You have a great memory. I try. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Why is that? Why is that? This reminds me of Jung-hwan, actually. Is this why they get along so well? Okay. Why is this, though? Cards. Oh, okay. Yeah, it literally reminds me. Yeah. It reminds me of Jung-hwan. Damn. Man. I remember reading Jung-hwan and Asahi. Okay, well, anyway, moving on forward. So what is Asahi's contribution with to the dynamic with HYUNSUK? So first off, we have the Sun card. Okay, upright, Leo energy. He is a Leo. But in general, this just talks about kind of lightening up the mood at the right time. So what's interesting and pretty awesome is that I think so far, out of all the HYUNSUK dynamics I have seen thus far, I'm getting a little simping a little bit. So out of literally every HYUNSUK dynamic so far, I haven't read all of them yet. It looks like Asahi is the one that really respects boundaries. Not to say that the others don't, but let me give you the consideration that a lot of a lot of the members of Treasure love to tease HYUNSUK. You know what I mean? And they do that out of love, obviously. They tease him, they mock him because they love him so much, and he's so cute and he's easily to tease, right? But looks like out of all of them, Asahi doesn't. Asahi doesn't tease HYUNSUK. Asahi has like a significant amount of respect towards HYUNSUK. You know what I mean? He really treats him like an older brother, that like firmly and seriously. And I say that because of the 5 of Fire in reverse and the 7 of Fire upright. Now, 5 of Fire talks about battling within your own self. So kind of keeping things to yourself. Okay, so Asahi doesn't say anything to HYUNSUK unless he needs to, regardless of what the mood is. If it's a serious mood, if it's a happy, crazy, goofy, chaotic mood, it doesn't matter. Asahi won't say anything unless he needs to. So he has a really high respect towards HYUNSUK. Like, he really treats him like an older brother, whereas a lot of like the other dynamics with HYUNSUK, they treat him like a best friend. So yeah, or a same aged brother, you know what I mean? So yeah, Asahi, he knows when to lighten the mood, and he does that with like a significant amount of respect, and he does it carefully and cautiously. And I feel like how this benefits the dynamic with HYUNSUK, at least HYUNSUK has someone where he can like not freak out on, or not like feel on edge with someone, you know what I mean? So it's really sweet. Okay. Yeah, I freaking love that. I freaking love that about Asahi. You know who that reminds me? And I'm always going to say this, but there's so many instances that Asahi reminds me about is GD. GD is the same way. GD is the same way. He won't, even GD, like, he won't tease his members unless it's the right time to do it. He doesn't do it all the time, because for the most part, he can be very serious, he can be very stern, or he minds his own damn business. And the same thing with Asahi. So yeah. All right, I'm simping a little bit. Kaya siguro minsan lang mga moment nila dalawa. Yes. So Grady Grace, she says that's probably why it's very minimal to see moments between HYUNSUK and Asahi, because of like the respect factor there. Yeah. Right, he usually laughs, but I never see him teasing HYUNSUK except in Treasure Map episode 32 when he dressed like HYUNSUK. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Asahi won't start the teasing. He'll follow along because everyone else is doing, just so that he's not like the actual party pooper. You know what I mean? But you won't see him starting anything. Asahi does tease the Bear family. Well, yeah, but that's because it's the age factor. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean between Asahi and HYUNSUK. There's an age gap, and then there's a superior, like a hierarchy here. HYUNSUK is also leader. He's also like older. You know what I mean? So you have to take into those factors. Yeah, exactly. You get it now. You get it. Okay, so let's move on forward. Excuse me. Okay, so what impact does this dynamic share within Treasure? What impact does this dynamic share within Treasure? What kind of impact does this dynamic share within Treasure? Exactly, Lean. That's exactly what I was trying to go for in terms of that. So because Asahi is not the one to disrespect, or not to, kind of like, he has the right time and place for everything. Exactly what you said. I feel like HYUNSUK could find a comfort within Asahi because of that. So completely agree with you, Lean. So, all right, what kind of impact does this dynamic share within the group? Yeah, okay. Oh, I love that. Nice. I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm going to need a collaboration, like pronto. So we have the Emperor card. So the Emperor card here, first Aries energy, fiery Aries energy. This just says the impact here is because they're really good about, boundaries or, kind of just leading on like what should be done or not. The Emperor, okay, with the Emperor being here for the both of them, the impact that they have is that if you put those two together, I have a perfect example too. You can't mess with these two. You cannot mess with Asahi and HYUNSUK together. And let me tell you a perfect example, a perfect HYUNSAHI moment. So episode, I forgot what number that was. Episode in Treasure Map, they had the Mission Impossible episode, and out of all of the members, HYUNSUK and Asahi won, and so they got to decide who gets the penalties or what they got like as penalties, right? They gave the members to do bungee jumping. Did you see how terrified all the members were? Do you remember how terrified all the members were from HYUNSUK and Asahi to have such authority? Like, you don't mess with them. And that's exactly with, the Emperor card right here. He put those two together. They're like, all right, we won. And they were in discussion. They're like, what should we do? What should we do? And they were like, oh, no. So it's super cute. We also have the 8 of Fire. So the dynamic here is also how basically once they are passionate about something and once they both do reach the point of like extensive confidence, this means that their ideas can kind of take them further or higher. So 8 of Fire, they're very swift. They're very, again, very passionate about what they do, what they create. And so this can help elevate the momentum within the group. Say, for example, maybe they're like in practice, say maybe like dance practice, whatever. Even though say Asahi is not as like the best, like he's not part of like the dance line or whatever, it doesn't matter because he still has that passion within him. He's willing to push further. He doesn't slack off. You know what I mean? Asahi is not a slacker, and neither is HYUNSUK, obviously. Okay, so if you put those two together, this 8 of Fire kind of pushes them even more. It pushes them in a stern, scary mode too. Okay, we also have the 4 of Earth. This is both of them sharing the vibe where if they don't want to be bothered, if they don't want to be, dealing with other things, if they're too concentrated or if they're too focused on certain tasks or responsibilities, you don't bug them. Don't bug them. Like, I feel like all of the members know not to bug them. Like, they'll say it, they're like, yo, I'm too busy right now, or right now I'm in the zone. You don't mess with them. The 4 of Earth is that. So a lot of sternness, and I feel like it's because they're both strong fixed signs. Again, Taurus, Leo placements, okay? And then not to mention Asahi is an Aquarius rising, so that's another fixed sign. So yeah, that's the impact there. That is the impact there. And even though you don't get it a lot, maybe we don't see it for ourselves, like on camera, but who knows? Maybe even behind the scenes, it's not like the most frequent or, most seen dynamic, but when it happens, you don't mess with them. You don't mess with fixed signs. All right. They're too stubborn. And I say that out of experience because I'm a Leo and I have my moments where I'm also very stubborn. So, so yeah. Fixed signs won't budge. They can, but it takes a while. They can, but it takes a while. All right. You need to convince fixed signs to budge. You need to give them good backup, like when to budge or how to budge. So, hello, Jen and Jason. Hello, Chris. Welcome. All right, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go back. Okay, so what? Ooh, we changed it up. Okay, what is one thing that has changed? Okay, so what is the main one thing that has changed from the past and going into the current energy of this dynamic? Right? What is the one thing that has positively changed in this dynamic from the beginning and until now? What is the one main positive thing that has changed from the past until now? What are the fixed signs? That is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. That is fixed signs. You're welcome. And thank Jaden as well. He typed it in. Okay. What is the one thing? That's awesome. Oh, one thing that has changed. That's awesome. Actually, I can see that. Oh. So, all right. One main thing. Oh, look, the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is Lover's card. Bottom of the deck is Lover's card. So this means there's just a whole lot of love now between the two of them. Again, I did mention in the initial beginning when they first met, it was awkward. It was silent. There was a distance. There was a disconnect. It didn't click too easily or quickly, right? But now because it's in the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card. This just means they do have a lot of love and respect now. For each other. There is a sweet bond there. But I do want to mention that a big thing that positively changed between the two of them is their openness to each other's ideas. So I mean this in all aspects, but for the most part, creatively. Why? We have the Empress card. This is a creative energy card. The Empress talks about, kind of removing yourself and letting ideas flow naturally, not getting too stuck and stern of how one thing should sound or another thing should sound. So both of them have been creatively giving each other ideas. And I say that because of the Ace of Earth or the Ace of Coins or Ace of Pentacles. So again, kind of letting much more creativity flow within this dynamic and then thriving off of each other, giving each other feedback and enjoying the moment when they do get a creative burst of energy. We also have the Chariot. So kind of letting things allow to flow properly, whether it's creatively, whether it's, practice wise, whether it is, again, dealing with hardships within the company, within groups, or, whatever the case is. This is just how open-minded they are now, especially within each other. So we may not see it on camera as often, but whenever every chance that they get between the two of them, if they have the moment to talk about it, they do kind of actually have very similar insights, or they are normally on the same page on things. They have the same perspectives. So we don't see that often, but it looks like Asahi and HYUNSUK are pretty close into the same perspectives or morals or values in certain situations. So that's really nice. That's really nice. There's no such thing as an argument here. There's just kind of learning and absorbing each other's vibes. So that's really a special. It reminds me of how HYUNSUK expresses his appreciation to Asahi for sharing orange. Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example. That's a perfect example for what we just discussed. Yeah. yeah, he was super grateful and super appreciative of Asahi's, you know, work, and he was so open-minded and open-hearted to it. He's like, I'm so happy we have a song like that came from Asahi, you know. And he even said it himself. He was just like, yeah, even I couldn't have made a song like that, you know. And that's the wholesomeness of it. That's how genuine it is. So I love it. I love it. I love it. We love it. All right, so we're going to go with advice now. Let me use this deck next for advice. Thank you, deck. What is the overall advice for them in order for them to grow? What is the overall advice for these two for this dynamic to grow closer in the future? What is the overall advice for this dynamic to grow closer in the future? What is the overall advice for this dynamic to grow closer in the future? Okay. Wow. Okay. A lot of cards. One more. Clarify that, please. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, cards. Wow. So my heart, I can't deal, guys. Literally, so actually, let me talk about the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups, right? So the 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck. So the overall energy for the advice is just to kind of enjoy each other's presence. You know, it looks like there's a lot of peace between those two. There's like hardly anything that allows them to bump heads. Even though they're both fixed signs and they both have their stubbornness, it might kind of be a blessing in disguise because they just see things similarly. So again, 10 of Cups just advises them to enjoy each other's presence whenever they get the chance, because from there the Knight of Cups comes in and there's a lot of like action, there's a lot of fluid movement where they get to express each other in different ways. So, and what I mean by that is that naturally, even for you guys, you will not one moment you're going to act one way, right? You're going to be one version of yourself with one person, and then you're going to be another version of yourself with a different person. So what I mean by this Knight of Cups is that HYUNSUK and Asahi, when they're hanging out or when they're in discussion or talking, they get to be a different version of themselves that they don't allow themselves to with the other members. You know what I mean? So there's something really comfortable about that. There's something very comforting and warm and genuine and welcoming between those two. Again, we don't see it often, but it looks to me and it feels like it that, again, there's just a nice build up to this certain vulnerability between the two of them. So it's really sweet. So advice again is just to kind of continue that momentum. They're already doing a great job with their dynamic. And then Wheel of Fortune is here. So this one's actually a very special card. This one's specifically saying a very important advice for this dynamic. I feel like out of all the advice that I've been getting for every dynamic that I have read, it hasn't gotten to this part, like to this level. So the Wheel of Fortune is specifically talking about how just to kind of embrace the fluid motion of their creative energy. Why? Because in due time, with the Wheel of Fortune, HYUNSUK and Asahi are going to create an amazing song together. And now that I see this, I cannot wait to see when we get to the prediction part of this reading. I can't wait to see what predictions I'm going to get. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what downloads I might find within their energy. It literally says that in due time, HYUNSUK and Asahi will create something great together. So, all right. Set it and forget it. set it and forget it, guys. Set it and forget it. You want it to manifest, yeah. Okay. So let's move on. That was the set dynamic of questions. Now I'm going to answer the questions from the pair. So let me go back into, where is her questions? Okay, so. These questions are cute. Okay, so first, what are the positive qualities they appreciate and admire about each other? Okay, so let's do with that. So what are the positive qualities that they appreciate and admire about each other? Okay, let me go back to the other deck. What are the positive qualities that they appreciate and admire about each other? So let's go back to HYUNSUK. What does HYUNSUK admire and appreciate? Am I late? No, I don't think so. We are almost an hour into this live stream, and I just finished like the standard set. I'm about to answer the questions from the pair. So you're not too late. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. So what does HYUNSUK truly appreciate and admire about ASAHI? Oof, you see that? Oof. Oh, I mean, I feel like I've said this already, like how many times every time I read ASAHI. So one of the things, 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles. See that? 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of abundance, a lot of blessings, humble, very, very humble, a lot of gratitude on ASAHI's energy. Not to say that HYUNSUK doesn't think he's a grateful person, but he is just kind of amazed at how ASAHI just keeps still and he doesn't ask for anything. You know what I mean? When you've reached at a point in the cards, in tarot, if you ever pull a 10 of Pentacles, this energy kind of screams the point in your life where you don't want to ask for anything anymore. You're pretty good. You know, you're pretty content with life. You're pretty satisfied. You're just humbled and grounded. So I'm seeing it as that HYUNSUK looks at ASAHI and he's just like, ASAHI doesn't complain too much. You know, he doesn't ask for anything. He just minds his own business. He just does, you know, things, and he just, you know, does his work, and then he just enjoys, you know, hanging out with us, working with us, and he's just really content, right? So the 10 of Earth, he doesn't hear a peep out of ASAHI in terms of like nagging, complaining, whining. He's not a whiner, you know what I mean? So again, kind of going with the flow. He does appreciate that, like truly. It kind of sees him to feel at ease. Like it's a relief to see ASAHI just chill. He's that chill, you know? Yeah, let's see. What else? What else does HYUNSUK deeply appreciate and admire about ASAHI? Thank you. Okay, lots of cards. Okay, there we have the King of Fire, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, ASAHI is a Leo. So King of Fire, in general, he does. So even though we have the 10 of Earth here, I'm sorry, I'm giggling because it's cute. HYUNSUK appreciates ASAHI for being the best of both worlds. What do I mean by that? So first off, we have the King of Fire, right? Fiery energy, leadership, stern, passionate, driven, you know, motivated when he needs to be. And then even though with all this outside energy of being super fiery, he's a soft, sweet heart. Okay, we have the Messenger of Water, or the Page of Water, the Knight of Water, as his internal energy. So ASAHI's external energy, ASAHI's internal energy, and HYUNSUK appreciates that. Why? Because HYUNSUK can relate. HYUNSUK can relate. Okay, he's the same thing. Okay, Taurus energy, even though they're earth sign, they are very, you know, how I should say, very passionate, or they're very, you know, kind of stern in what they believe in, and they go for it, right? They go for it. But inside, I always talk about it in my reaction videos, but HYUNSUK's Cancer moon, his watery sensitive moon makes him really soft internally, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Asahi, and so he basically can relate. He can relate in that aspect. So he likes that a lot. He also, sorry, this card's talking to me again. Okay, I'll pull another card. Ah, yeah. Okay, I see. So one cool thing that HYUNSUK appreciates about Asahi with this spread here, with the 8 of Earth now added into the pot, this actually exclaims that Asahi's creative side is really good even when he's alone. You know what I mean? Asahi is really good at creating things even when he's alone and just doing it by himself. It looks like to me HYUNSUK admires that because most of the time HYUNSUK needs feedback, or he needs to hear other, other influences or ideas, and he vibes off of them. So Asahi, he can do that too, but he doesn't need it. You know what I mean? And so HYUNSUK admires that about Asahi. He'll probably go up to him and be like, how'd you do that? You did this yourself? You thought of that yourself? You know? And it's again about the whole minding your own business thing, and he's just able to do the work, right? He's able to just do the damn thing. We love it. We love it. Okay. Moving forward, let's see. Is there anything else? Anything else we could share? Yeah. Oh, baby. Wait, I love that. I love that so much. Okay. So we know that Asahi can be very quiet, right? For the most part, he doesn't say anything, right? He doesn't say anything unless he needs to. That's definitely one thing that HYUNSUK appreciates about Asahi. Why? So we have the so first off, we have the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This just kind of exclaims about his needs, or anyone's needs or requirements to be okay, right? Foundation, stability. Now, let me go into detail, is that HYUNSUK appreciates when Asahi speaks his mind. So, and especially in terms when he needs a break. I laugh because not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people have the capacity to admit they need a break, or they want to step away, or they want to detach, or they want to walk away. This is Asahi's Aquarius rising. I am so certain about that. Y'all Aquarius placements, heavy ones, when you don't want to deal with anything, you are going to stick with it, and you're going to be like, bye, I'm out. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Y'all fixed air signs, okay? Aquarius, you Aquarius placements are like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm out of here. Can I call you later? Let me just go. And Asahi is literally that person. Okay, that person, like any Aquarius, like Asahi will be the same. Like because of that Aquarius rising, he just, again, 4 of air, 4 of swords is about rest and recuperation. Rest and recuperation. Hangman in the mix admits that he needs it. So, it's like, I'm trying to think of an example. Episode Treasure Map. No. Treasure Map episode. That number is going to bug me. 27. It was the last episode of season 1, right? It was the last episode of season 1. And they were working out. They were doing gym together, right? They were doing gym together. And literally, it was HYUNSUK and Asahi on the mat. They were on the mat. They were laying down because they were tired from practice, from working out, the gym. And HYUNSUK was like, what happened to you, bro? Like, what happened to you? I thought you were really good at working out. And Asahi was like, nah, dude. I'm tired. My muscles are gone. Like, what do you, like, who says that? He's like, I'm done. I'm tired. I have no muscles for this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. You know what I mean? So, and it's not just that moment, but anytime again, if Asahi needs to just yeet himself out, he'll just be like, yo, this ain't cool. This ain't for me. And Hyunsuk finds that, admirable. Mm-hmm. But Asahi often asks, when will we end this in Treasure Map? And be like, yeah, it's true. Like, he will literally say, okay, are we done now? Like, are you done here? Can we move on? Can we move forward? So, yeah, definitely. Okay. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And again, I find that also very admirable. Not just, like, I'm not here to just agree with Hyunsuk. I personally admire that too, because a lot of people don't, they won't say it. Say for example, I go to a park, or say I'm going, say like I go to like to Disneyland, right? Say I'm going to Disneyland and it's hot out because it's summer. Okay, if you are tired, right? If you are tired and you want to sit down at a bench, if you're tired and you want food, if you're tired, you want water because you're thirsty, you're dehydrated, just say something. Literally just say something. No one can really read your mind. Okay, if you're tired, you're tired. Say something. Don't wait around until you're about to die. You know what I mean? Like, don't push yourself like that, So, I'm dead. I'm dead. Anyway, we're going to move on. What does Asahi admire about Hyunsuk? Okay. What does Asahi admire and appreciate about Hyunsuk? Oh, that's cute. Oh, baby. What did I say about them being so, like, having similarities, right? What did I say about them having similarities? So, earlier I had the King of Fire and the Messenger of Water, right? Well, it came out again. It came out again. So, but this time around, for Asahi admiring Hyunsuk, this is more about how expressive Hyunsuk is. Okay, at a different level of expressiveness or expressions. So, why? Because of the Messenger of Air this time. So we have two messengers here. Two messengers here, or two knights. All right. Two knights are saying how expressive Hyunsuk is, regardless of whatever the mood is. Okay, so if Hyunsuk is super sentimental and he's sensitive and he's being empathic, he speaks on it. If he is wanting to set boundaries and he wants to be firm, he wants to put ideas, limitations, restrictions, he will also say it. And this is a level of respect from Asahi. He's like, damn, this boy doesn't hold back, and I like that a lot. Like, he doesn't beat around the bush. Hyunsuk doesn't beat around the bush, and it's something that he really admires, because that King of Fire here, it's just like he just thinks it's very beneficial to have this, right? Asahi thinks having these traits it makes him a really good leader. So it's a little soft and emotional in a sense, because again, Asahi does respect him and he sees Hyunsuk to be a really good leader because of these traits. All right. So, all right. Is there any Jihoon reading? Sorry to ask. Thank you. I have read Jihoon a long time ago. I have not done a Jihoon energy check-in. Thank you for saying that, Chris. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I just saw your message. But yeah, I have not done a recent Jihoon solo energy check-in yet. So if you're interested in that, you can go onto my website. It's pinned on the live chat and in the description box below. All right? Anyways, so moving forward. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that Asahi appreciates and admires about HYUNSUK? Oh, wow. You know what? That's uncanny. That's uncanny. Wow, that's uncanny. Okay, so wow, I'm gonna cry. Let me take a sip out of my my tea. So, remember I said that HYUNSUK appreciates Asahi for speaking when he needs to. Like, I said that, right? HYUNSUK likes that Asahi can speak on like what he needs, what he requires, right? In the opposite aspect, Asahi appreciates HYUNSUK for being super sacrificial. Let me get to explain why. Because we have the hangman again, but this time for HYUNSUK it's reversed. HYUNSUK will express everything he needs to express. However, when it comes to him, he won't. He won't. And I think that's definitely a Taurus thing. Hangman, he won't say if he needs something, he's gonna put everything else before him. And Asahi notices that. In fact, he probably has talked to HYUNSUK about it. But he does have a respect for HYUNSUK being able to sacrifice his own needs for others. Okay, that's what I mean. So I say this because of the eight of cups, the 3 of cups in reverse. 3 of cups in reverse. So basically, with the hangman in reverse and the 3 of cups in reverse, HYUNSUK is very sacrificial of his needs because he prioritizes everyone else's needs and happiness first. And again, Asahi's like, wow, we have a really great leader. He really cares a whole lot, you know? He really cares a whole lot. So kind of polar opposite between the two. It's awesome. It's very sweet. Very sweet. Okay. Moving forward. Is there anything else before we proceed? Thank you, cards. Is there anything else before we proceed? Is there anything else that... Thank you. Oh. Anything else that Asahi... Yeah, okay. Is this similar to... Yeah, it is. It is similar. So, oh man. To add on... to add on to what I just said, how sacrificial HYUNSUK is. So not only will he prioritize everyone's needs before him, but HYUNSUK will fight to the ends of the earth. Okay, HYUNSUK will fight to the ends of the earth for all his members. He will. Let me tell you why. We have that 7 of fire again, the 7 of wands. HYUNSUK is always on that defense mode for treasure. He is. Okay, we have the 10 of fire, the 10 of wands. He will take on everything. Okay, look at this. If you look at the being or the person here, she is working and she has all these responsibilities. There's so much chaos, there's so much fire, there's so much to deal with. But she's not phased, okay? She just does it. She just does it, okay? 7 of fire is just taking charge, you know, being defensive, willing to fight, and doing the damn work, even if it's hard. Like, he's not going to complain. He's like, whatever, I have to do this for them. I'm going to do this for them. Why? Because he loves them. The Lover's card is here. Okay. We have the Lover's card here. Yes, thank you, Patricia. That is a perfect example. Okay, that is a perfect example. This reminded me when HYUNSUK cannot eat sujebi, but he didn't say anything. Yeah, that's the perfect example. Like, he will sacrifice and he will he will be hungry. Like, he's okay to be hungry and starving as long as his members are eating. You know? And Asahi acknowledges it. He sees it. He witnesses it and he appreciates it, you know? So, ugh, these two. Cute. Cute. Also, he injured himself and still participated. Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Sweetheart. We love him. Okay. How's everyone? I'm going to do an energy check-in. How is everybody? We're good? Everyone good? I'm just going to have a mini break. Everyone okay? Good? Good. Energy check-in. Good? Emotional? Yeah, I feel you. Same. We love them. We really love them. Okay. So let's move on then. What tea is this? So I have it's Aloha made. So it's actually it's supposed to be green tea passion fruit. So if you know it, there's Aloha made. It's a special edition flavor, so or a limited edition flavor. It's passion fruit green tea something from Aloha made. It's Hawaiian. So yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Oop, did you hear that? I cracked my neck. Sorry, guys, if you're not into that. Oops. Okay, moving on. Next question from the pair. Where do they get their inspiration? Where do they get their inspiration for creating music, and how exactly do they inspire each other? Ooh. I'm going to have to use an oracle deck for that. I'm going to use an oracle deck. Where do they get their inspiration for creating music? Where do they get their inspiration for creating music, and how do they do that exactly? Nagluluto ako ng turon habang nakikinig. Uy, gusto ko rin. Sarap niyan ah. Penge po. Paborito ko yun. Tagal ko na kumain yan. May langka. May langka. Dapat may langka. Oh, really? No way. I didn't expect that. Oh, I love it here. Okay, deck. Your Tagalog is cute. My Tagalog is honestly trash, but thank you. Thank you. I try. I need a practice. I don't get enough chances to speak Tagalog, but at least I understand it. There's most Filipino Americans that can't speak, so I'm on the lucky end of the spectrum that can. Anyway, so creatively, like, how do they get inspiration? Yeah, no, absolutely. How do they get inspiration for creating music, right? And this is very important. It looks to me, hold on, before I say anything, do they? Can you confirm what do they know? Do they? Oh, they do. They do. Heck yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay. So the question is where do they get inspiration creatively? And let me tell you, I am an avid supporter of this, okay? Because I do it for myself too. This happens whenever I get my own creative block, when I get artist block, writer's block, whatever it is, okay? If you are feeling stumped, okay, whenever you are feeling stumped artistically, creatively, they do this very exact thing. They they go out. They either go out, and not to party around or to do whatever, they go out of like the studio to rest, to relax. Why? Because they are avid believers. Okay, we have the temperance in reverse. They are avid believers of peace. Okay, peace and quality, quality energy, healthy environment, away from stress, away from drama, okay, away from toxicity, anything of that. Okay, temperance talks about a well mental health. Okay, a well mental health. And earlier I had to ask, do they meditate? Do they meditate? And they do. We have the Knight of Cups confirming this as a yes. They do. They take care of their spirits, their energies, their mental state. Okay, they find that very important. They do. All right. So if you, again, and you can't get a very creative mind until, you have room, right? How can you have creative energy flow in when your mind is too clouded with stress, with unnecessary drama, whatever? Okay, that's good. So just like how HYUNSUK did on T-Log, he practices his rap after going out the studio. Exactly. So to highlight it, they prioritize being at their best first. They understand that they can't work properly unless they are in the best of health. They know that. So they know not to push themselves like that. Okay, so best of health, 10 of Cups. Cups, again, Cups is water energy. Water is about emotions, feelings, spirits, energy. So again, they have to be in their best state in order for creative flow to come in. All right. And if that doesn't happen, okay, sometimes it's not easy to work on your mental state. Right. Sometimes you're going to have days where you're like, okay, I need a break. I need to relax. But it won't happen instantaneously. Sometimes it'll take days. Sometimes it'll take weeks, months. And that's completely normal, right? What's important is if they ever experience that, like it's just not, they're not able to release any of that bad negative energy. Look, this is important. Patience, perseverance, very important. Patience, perseverance, gratitude. Okay? Don't pressure yourself. It's okay. Literally, it's okay to not have it all together for a moment of time. You can have days, months, you can have an era, you can have a phase when you're not put together. You can just be patient with yourself and then just keep moving forward. Power through it. Be patient with yourself and power through it. And then later on, when you can, then let the creative energy come back in, right? Let the creative energy come back in. Very good. Very good. Okay, now let's go into specifics. Jan, what are major arcana's name? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that question. There is 22 major arcanas, so I don't know what you mean by that question. You want me to name all 22? All right, anyway, let me move forward. Exactly how, once they are in the creative mode, how does this work for them? No, it's okay. I was just confused. Like, what do you mean by what are the major arcana's name? Like, did you want to know the name of them? Or did you want me to explain what the role of major arcanas are? Is that what you're trying to do? Or is that what you're trying to ask? Okay. How do they creatively, when they're in the creative energy, how do they flow? How do they work when the creative energy is there? Oh. That's crazy. They get the freaking Emperor card a lot. Okay, they get the Emperor card a lot. This is what, the third time this came out for the both of them? This is literally the third time. So creatively, it happens when, kind of reminds me of like an epiphany. It's like an epiphany. Say maybe they're not even doing anything. Maybe they're just hanging out, right? Say they're just talking. Or maybe they're just sleeping and taking a nap. And then an idea happened, right? Maybe like they were taking a nap and then they dreamt they heard like a beat. They wake up, oh crap, I have a great idea. And then they get on it. They don't wait. They don't wait around. Emperor is a hustler. Okay. They don't sit. They don't let things steep. They don't let things kind of die down. If it's hot, while the pan is hot, you got to get on it, right? You got to cook. You got to cook it up. The Emperor, it just jolts them. So they don't wait around. Okay, we also have this with the 9 of Cups. So when they start feeling good, okay, that when they start feeling good, the Emperor and the 9 of Cups, that means they're just gonna get on it, right? All right, let's see. Moving forward to the next question. This is a very sweet and cute question. I love how the pair worded this. So, if HYUNSUK has ever found Aladdin's lamp, very cute. What 3 things would he wish for treasure and treasure makers? I love the wording of that, honestly. That's a cute question. So help me. That was too cute. I love the wording of that. If HYUNSUK, and vice versa as well. So if HYUNSUK ever found Aladdin's lamp, what are the 3 wishes he would make for treasure and treasure makers? And it's the same thing for Asahi. So we'll ask the same question. I'm going to pull 3 cards for that. All right. I'm going to pull 3 cards because it's 3 wishes. So work with me here. What are HYUNSUK's 3 wishes for treasure and treasure makers? I love that question. That's super cute. Okay, what are HYUNSUK's 3 wishes for treasure? Oh, that's 1. That's 2. 1. Aw. 2. Ooh. We've been new. No, that's a lot. Give me 1. Only 1, please. 1. Third wish. His third wish. His third wish. What is HYUNSUK's third wish? Chuseo. Oh, there you go. Aww. Ooh, I'm simping big time. Okay. HYUNSUK's 3 wishes. 3 cards right in front of me. First wish. Empress. Okay, I wish for treasure and treasure makers to keep taking care of yourselves, to always be healthy, to be safe, to be grounded, to be rooted, okay, to always be, healthy and secure. I wish for treasure and treasure makers to just be happy and healthy. All right, that's the first wish. Humble, humble, humble. Okay, everyone following? Everyone following. Second wish. I wish for treasure and treasure makers. Look, King of Air, I wish for treasure and treasure makers to not meddle in things that they don't have to keep your peace, to do the right thing, to make good decisions, to always step up, to put restrictions and boundaries, healthy boundaries, okay? Take care of yourself. This is still in coinciding with the Empress. Taking care of yourself also includes having boundaries. Know your limits. Know your limits. All right? Know your freaking limits, guys. Don't get yourself meddling in petty drama you don't need to. You know? All right? All right? Okay. Third wish. Third wish. I love this one. Third wish, Ace of Earth, or the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. I wish that treasure and treasure makers understand that they can literally do anything they want to. Basically, if I'm saying it with, like, if I'm kind of saying it the Jan version, he believes that you can manifest anything you want. Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles. I hope that treasure and treasure makers understand you can manifest anything you want. Don't hesitate. Don't be scared. Don't fear your ideas. Don't fear of investing in anything that will benefit you. Okay. Very sweet. But very expected also. So follow your dreams. Follow your dreams for sure. Let's go with Asahi now. What is Asahi? What about Asahi's 3 wishes? What would Asahi's 3 wishes be for treasure and the treasure makers? What is Asahi's 3 wishes for treasure and treasure makers? 3 cards, please. Oof, there we go. Ooh, we're dealing with very deep Asahi. That's too many. Only 1 card now. 1 card, please. Oh, I love that. There we go. Okay. Sounds like him. Okay. Ready? So for Asahi, what are his 3 wishes for treasure and treasure makers? First wish, 7 of water. Okay. Or the 7 of cups. Or 7 of chalices, whichever. This says, okay, understand that you have all the options in the world. I feel like with this card, it sounds like Asahi is definitely coming from experience. Okay. He's speaking from experience. 7 of water. He says, I wish for treasure and treasure makers to tackle everything they want. To believe that they can also. Very similar, but because I feel like Asahi has taken notice that a lot of people limit themselves to only one thing. Like you're only supposed to have one calling, right? Like you're only supposed to have one purpose or one talent, right? Asahi says, or he wishes that treasure and treasure makers accomplish everything, literally everything that they want, not just limit themselves to one thing. Okay? Understanding. And also understanding that life can give you a lot of opportunity and a lot of chances. Okay? Second wish. Second wish. Messenger. Okay? Messenger or Knight of Water. Knight of Water or Knight of Cups. This says, Asahi wishes that treasure and treasure makers speak their truest emotions. Basically, It's one of those cliche sayings, but I also am a supporter of that saying, or I'm a strong believer in this. If you want to tell someone you care, say it. Stop waiting for the right moment. Okay? Stop waiting for the right moment. If you feel it within your heart that you need to speak on something, express it already. Or if you need to do something, just do it. The worst for Asahi believe, like who said it? It won't kill you. Asahi's and won't kill you. Yeah, that's exactly what this card is saying. Don't wait around for it. What's the worst can happen? What? Because you failed or it didn't work out? That's not the worst thing that could happen. It means it's kind of tied in together. If you don't wait around, and even if you kind of tackle it and you get like a quote unquote fail, then that's okay. You can do something else. You know what I mean? You can do something else. You're never really gonna know unless you try. So don't wait. Don't wait around. Okay. Then another thing, the last card I have. Asahi's third wish for treasure and treasure makers is to also understand, or basically to stand up for yourself. So kind of similar this way, but basically don't let your beliefs, your wants, your support system get tested. Don't allow people to test you. If you are a firm believer of something, opinions are just opinions. Opinions are just opinions. And again, I say this because I feel like he's saying this out of experience, because I've said to you before, especially in the beginning, Asahi has had confidence struggles. It looks very prominent that he's experienced confidence struggles, and he's learned these lessons, and he's using these lessons as his wishes for treasure and treasure makers. He's trying to be a preacher here, and we love that for him. Okay, the Hierophant again. All right. Don't allow people to step on your beliefs. All right. If you're an avid believer of something, if you're a supporter of something, okay, if it feels right, then no one else's opinion matters. Step into your power. That's what he wishes for treasure and for treasure makers. Cool. Asahi out here making everything deep right now. I love it. We love it here. Everyone good? Yep, exactly, Jaden. Exactly. Okay, let's go on forward. Everyone okay? Energetically, y'all are good? Y'all are good? I really like that question. Pear, you know who you are. I'll text you later, but thank you for that question. I feel like that should be a new thing for these readings. I love that question a lot. So next one is, actually, I'm not gonna say the question yet. I feel like this might be one of the questions that the full moon might refuse to answer. So let me wait. Hold on. I won't say it. Let me see. Can we know this question? Are we allowed to know this question? I knew it. This was one of it. Okay. All right. I'm not going to answer this question. So Pear, we're going to skip it. We could probably ask it another time, but because of the full moon, we're going to skip this one. Okay? We're going to skip this one. Because, yeah, the full moon energy doesn't want to express this one. So, yeah, we're going to skip it. We're going to go to the next question. Next. Oh. All right. Okay. Huh. I don't know how to separate this question, or I don't know how to decipher this question. Actually, hold that thought. I'm going to ask as well if this is okay. Is this one okay as well? Is this one okay as well? Hey, I forgot. Am I too late? This reading stream has been here for an hour and a half. So yeah, a little bit. It's a little late. I only have like 3 more questions or 4 more questions left. Oh crap, where did it go? Oh, there you are. Oh, that's a no. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Pear, we're gonna have to skip those 2 questions, okay, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't answer those because the cards are not willing to answer these questions. I apologize. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go into predictions soon, because the last question here is there any collaboration in the future, and if they're going to produce any successful anthem song like Big Bang's Lies or Haru Haru or Icon's Love Scenario? So funny, ironically, you have that question, because didn't I say in the beginning of this reading I had the Wheel of Fortune? Remember I said that? In the Wheel of Fortune, the beginning of this reading, it said in due time, Asahi and HYUNSUK is going to create a banger. Like a really good song. So to answer that, yes, it's going to happen. Let me pull a confirmation card to see. It just kind of went well with it. So thank goodness, Pear, you asked that question, because the cards somehow already knew. The cards somehow already knew. In the beginning of this reading, I said with the Wheel of Fortune that they will. But I'm going to double verify. Look, 3 of Fire. 3 of Fire. They're working on it right now. They're working on it right now. Y'all can't. I'm like too hyped right now. I need a sip of tea. They're working on it right now. The 3 of Wands, there's momentum right now. There is momentum right now. So again, like the Wheel of Fortune said, in due time, it's gonna drop. In due time. It will drop one day, and it's gonna just be 3 of Fire. That's literally working on it. This is the card that says we're working on it. Woo! I love it here. Okay. Come back? No. Did I say that? I did not say that. When did I say the word comeback? I literally said they're working on a song. And I said with the Wheel of Fortune, in due time. Did I say it's gonna happen in the comeback? I didn't say that. I said in due time. What does that mean? It means at the right time. Whether it is tomorrow, whether it is in 3 to 6 months, whether it's next year, 2 years, 3, just it's gonna happen. Come on. Let's keep it up. Just excited. Yes, I know you're excited. So let's chill. Let's chill. Let's chill a little bit, because we're trying to manifest things. Okay. All right. Let's see let me see. Okay. What What will be its impact, though? I don't have to answer that. What will be its impact, though? The question literally, let me read that to you. Let me read the question again from the pair. It says, is there going to be any collaboration in the future? And if they going to produce any successful anthem song like Big Bang's Lies or Haru Haru or iKON's Love Scenario? Those, again, if we're making that comparison to Big Bang's Lies or Haru Haru or iKON's Love Scenario, that's already talking about the impact because those songs made impact, right? Right? You follow, right? So I don't need to answer it. That means it's a yes. With that 3 of fire, the 3 of wands, yes, it's in the works. Basically, the universe is working with them. Specifics, guys. We're being specific here. It's in the works, not just from Asahi and HYUNSUK, but also the universe. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So crossing fingers, we're gonna set it and forget it. Okay, we're gonna let it go. We're not gonna talk about it after this. Okay. Yeah, those songs definitely were congruent to the word impact for sure. All right, let's see. I'm going to double check if I can still ask these questions or not. And then if not, we're going to do predictions. Okay. Can we answer this question? Okay, fine. I won't. All right. It's a big fat no. I can't answer these 2 questions, which is a shame because I think the viewers would like this question because I was able to answer it before for the other dynamics. However, the moon's not working with me for this question, these 2 questions. So, pair, I'm sorry. We're going to move on to predictions. We're going to move forward to predictions, okay? So, let's get on with it. Let's go into the prediction time. So if you have reached to this point of the reading, into this point of the live stream, I'm going to do predictions. I'm going to do some channeling and some extra meditation. And again, focus on HYUNSUK and Asahi's energy. What that means is I'm going to try and get some downloads, see what we can possibly summon in the future based off what HYUNSUK and Asahi's energy thrives off of, right? And it doesn't have to only be restricted to HYUNSUK and Asahi's energy. Basically, the cards and the universe will basically tell me what I can know that is coming for them, for HYUNSUK and Asahi or Treasure in general. Just all depends. Now, please don't dwell on these predictions because I already told you guys in the beginning, nothing I ever say is set in stone, right? It's not set in stone. Okay. Universe is always working, energy is always changing, and HYUNSUK and Asahi still have free will of choice. So everything I say can change. Everything I say can change, right? So please do keep that in mind. And if you want it to manifest, don't think about it. Let it go. Don't talk about it after watching. Just move on with your lives. All right? Capiche? All right, let's see what we can summon and predict. Let's see what we can summon and predict in the future. Ooh. All right. One second. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Who is that? Who's this? No, you're kidding me right now. You mean this whole time it wasn't from... You're kidding me right now, cards. Jason, for real? Oh! Oh my god. You're kidding me right now. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, so in the beginning of the reading, remember I was doing an energy check, right? I always do that per member, right? I always do that per member. And remember, I got the Magician card for HYUNSUK because he's working on things. Look, the Magician is in the bottom of the deck again, right? HYUNSUK is working. And what did I say earlier about Three of Fire, Three of Wands? They are working on that banger song that's going to make the strong impact. But the Wheel of Fortune came out again. The Wheel of Fortune came out again. So I actually have a designated card. I have a designated card in the Major Arcana for Treasure. I assigned the Magician for HYUNSUK. Okay. This is basically HYUNSUK's card for my decks, right? I also have one for ASAHI, and I assigned the Sun to him. It's out. These two are working. Okay, these two are working. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune working together. Okay? Working together. All right? Keep that in mind. Now, here is something very special. This whole time, I thought, remember I told you about the heartbreak concept? The heartbreak concept that's going to make them successful? This whole time, I say that from the back of my throat. This whole time, from my lungs, from my heart space. Three of Swords, heartbreak. This heartbreak song's coming from these two. Now, I told you, right? Well, not me. The pair was asking, will they produce a song that's impactful like Haru Haru, Lies, and Love Scenario? Think about what Love Scenario talks about. Think about what Lies talk about. They're sad songs. They're sad songs. I just put two and two together. I literally just put two and two together. I'm like, oh, hi. It's you guys. Bro. So yeah. Okay. So it's gonna happen again in due time. It's in due time. All right. Now, here's another thing I'm going to tell you. Excuse me. It looks like, now don't freak out. All right. Don't freak out, because it looks like we had an energy shift. We did have an energy shift. Even though I have the Wheel of Fortune here, right? Even though the Wheel of Fortune is here, this always means, you know, it's going to happen at the right time, like fate or destiny, right? The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, energy shifted. The universe knows what's best. Higher power knows what's best. They know the right time and place for everything. But it doesn't mean you're not going to get it later. You will, right? It's here. There's an energy shift. Why? We have the Fool card. The Fool card is here. So we're having a reset right now. What did I mean by that? So right now, all that I've mentioned from the past dynamics, remember I mentioned to you about a certain comeback, other concepts I've told you? It looks like that's wiped out clean, or it's being wiped out clean. They're regrouping. They are regrouping right now. They're starting over. There's an energy shift here. I don't know why. I'll probably look into it later, but like why that is. But don't get discouraged. Just because if there's a delay, there's a delay, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen later. You just need to be patient. Okay? Don't freak out. Okay? I mentioned to you previous readings before. That their comeback's going to happen really soon, and they're going to come out with this and this and this and this. This just means it will, but maybe later, because other things are happening. So is it for the best? Someone's asking, is this for the best? Yes, it's definitely for the best. Why is it? It's always going to be for the best. The universe is working. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Every time the Wheel of Fortune is in the spread, this means everything that's happening is for the best. Okay? So again, just trust the process. Now, I'm going to ask why. Why did they start, or why are they planning to reset or regroup? They're not exactly regrouping. I mean, they're not exactly starting over again, but they're regrouping. Basically, they're probably rearranging the timeline, rearranging their priorities. You know what I mean? So let's see. Why is this? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Okay, good. I had a feeling this would happen. Yeah. Good. Good. Look. I'm going to remove my glasses for this. Why did this happen? They're taking care of themselves. So stop putting any blame on anyone. Stop blaming YG. Stop blaming the boy. Stop blaming anyone. Don't blame anyone. Okay? Don't blame anyone. Okay, 8 of Wands in reverse. They're slowing down. Why? Why do they need to slow down? Queen of Cups. They're taking care of themselves. Okay? Why? Why do they feel like they need to take care of themselves first? Because maybe, like, I'm not going to say like this as a certain thing, but they have to take care of themselves first. This is serious. This is a serious thing. Okay? Comeback or no comeback, their safety, their health, their mental state, their positive state is much more important than a damn comeback. Okay? I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. No comeback is freaking worth their health. So stop putting blame towards something you don't have no idea about, right? Now, to confirm about them, either they're going to restart or not. They're not exactly, like I said, they're not exactly fully restarting. They're just regrouping. They're regrouping. I say this with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, look at this. So the image here, I'm teaching you tarot a little bit. Look at the image. This guy, just imagine this as treasure, team treasure, YAG entertainment, staff, management. Just this is all of them in this one being here. He is weighing the pros and the cons. He's managing what's good, what's right, what should be done, what should not be done, what is best for them. Management. They're regrouping right now. This is very crucial to them. They're slowing down, the 8 of Wands, they're slowing down and they're regrouping, right? But it doesn't mean that they're not being productive about this either. I told you the 3 of Fire or the 3 of Wands, right? They're creating stuff. Look, it's here. Again, the Three of Wands, the Three of Fire, they're still working. So just trust them. Let it happen. Let it flow. Let it go, let it go and let it flow. Okay? So we good? All right? So please be understanding. If there is a delay, it was supposed to happen, and that's okay. And I've told you guys this before as advice. If you are being impatient with a comeback, if you feel bored, if you feel like it's a solid drought, I get that. I understand that. I'm not trying to say I don't understand it. I can relate. I know how a drought feels like in the K-pop industry. But if you are feeling that, you are not doing enough with your life. You are not doing enough with your life if you feel this drought a little too much. Take it from me. You got to be like them. Be like them. Be a three of wands. Work on something. Do something while you're waiting. Do something while you're waiting. Like, if you feel bored out of your mind or you miss them completely, that means you are not doing enough. You're not doing enough. And I'm going to be real with you. You're not doing enough. Exactly. Get a hobby. Instead, a lot of you like to just camp out on Twitter, hoping for the best. And then if nothing happens, some of you, some of you like to start unnecessary drama. Do something. Be better. Be better. Be better. God, just do better. Do better. Study Korean. Yeah, study Korean. Do a hobby. Paint. Something. Do tube busking. Whatever. I don't care. Just do something with your life. Anyway. No, I'm fine. I'm a little heated. I mean, it is a full moon in Aquarius right now. I have to speak my thoughts. This Aquarius energy is letting me speak. I also have Aquarius placements. This Aquarius energy is letting me speak. And it's Leo season. Like, bro, I'm in my season right now. Let me I am in my season right now. So I'm messing with y'all, really. But yeah, okay. Let's move forward. Is there anything else we can summon up? The energy spike and not the gen. Yeah, my bad. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be real with y'all. I'm being as transparent as I am right now. Like, yeah, you know, it'd be like that. No problem. No need to thank me though. Like, I'm literally just speaking from my own perspective and observation. I've been into K-pop for way too long. So it's not, it's not worth it being in that kind of energy. Anything else? Come on. Anything else? Okay. Oh, we love that. Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, man, no. One more. Actually, Oracle deck, help me out. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Okay, I'll put you in since that bottom of the deck. Okay. This is a warning. This is a warning. And not that you guys are not used to it, but there is a reason why there's it's like Treasure and mainly HYUNSUK and ASAHI, since we're tapped into their energy. It's as if they know. energetically what's about to happen. It's as if they really could feel it within their souls, within their bones, that this is going to happen, right? Obviously, they're optimistic. They're very optimistic for a future, say, win, right? It's going to happen. Don't get me wrong. This win's going to happen. But as a warning, just as a warning, even though they get that win, y'all better be ready for some misunderstandings. Okay, this Five of Wands says more drama from a win. This is a warning. You guys are this fandom's already dealing with a lot of like anti or hates or whatever, or fandom drama, whatnot be. And I say this from the bottom of my heart because I feel like there's a reason why HYUNSUK and ASAHI's energy says to not get involved or do not meddle yourselves in with unnecessary drama. Remember I said that earlier? That happened before. Well, there's always going to be haters. Yeah, there's always going to be haters. Exactly, Patricia. Now, but just in case, if it gets a lot more dramatic than it normally has been, right? If it gets more dramatic than it normally has been, don't be surprised. But like I said throughout this reading, from HYUNSUK's energy and ASAHI's energy, their energy speaks to not meddle into things you don't need to. Okay. Positive end is, okay, the star, Aquarius energy again. The star is here to say that the win is meant for them. So no matter what, the opinion does not matter. Like, outside opinions do not matter. So just chill out, report. Don't fight fire with fire. Don't fight fire with fire. Just report, silence them, get receipts. It ain't worth it. Here's a good, and then at least, okay, in due time, this win will still be worth it. Okay, why? We have the 10 of Cups again. 10 of Cups again. This is just going to teach everyone a lesson also. And again, positive end is. So we have the bottom of the deck, right? Bottom of the deck for this oracle. It says peaceful resolution. So don't worry. It's basically, it's going to get bad before it gets really good. You know what I mean? It's going to get bad before it gets really good. Okay, so we have bottom of the deck as peaceful resolution. And then I also pulled compromise. So just chill out. Okay? Just chill out. All right. I feel like I'm not going to be able to download or predict too much because of that energy shift. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Let's see. Anything else? Good. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, moving forward, even from that drama, more wins are going to happen. Actually, this is probably not wins. Sorry, let me double check. Is this wins or is this? We knew it. Yep. Okay. This is not just wins. This is rankings. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. In the form of 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. People, it's that impact I told you. 3, people will enjoy it. People will enjoy it. People will talk about it, and whatever impact they make, it's going to be an abundant. So you're going to see their name gradually, not overnight, like, oh, all of a sudden. No, it's going to happen gradually. It's going to happen gradually. So don't be shocked when one come back around, they're like charting in like the number sevens, right? Seven's a good number. And then maybe in a week, you're going to see them in the fives, fours. And then in a couple days, they're at like the number 1 at the top. At the top. Maybe you're going to get a perfect all kill. Who knows? Regardless, this is destined for them. This is destined for them. So, it's what I've always said, going slow and steady. All right, anything else? I keep telling you, the Emperor keeps coming out. The Emperor is like their card. It's like if I can assign a card for HYUNSUK and ASAHI, like for this particular dynamic, they literally own the Emperor card. I should do that. I should assign, because I have assigned major arcanas for per member, but I'm going to assign major arcanas for the dynamics, or some dynamics. I don't know, but the Emperor is here. Emperor basically says, we're here and we're not going to mess around. Okay, Treasure's not going to mess around. Just, we're going to hustle. We're going to get there. Let me do my thing. Emperor is literally about, just let me handle it. Aries energy, just let me do it. I got it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll do it. All right? So, I cannot. Now, Emperor's bias is HYUNSUK and ASAHI. I love it. Okay. Anything? Ooh, what was that? Oh. Is this the same thing? It is the same one. Okay, good. So there is an old prediction. There is an old download that I had that's still here. So don't lose hope. So not everything is, wiped out, right? Not everything is wiped out. Like I said, it's just a delay. It's a delay. Everyone's regrouping and just reorganizing, right? So we have an old download that I have, and one of it is their collaboration with a certain YG artist, maybe YG group. I'm not going to say if it's solo artist or not, but I'm just saying there's a YG artist here that Treasure is going to collaborate with or work with, or they're going to release something that involves another YG artist. Okay? That's still happening. That's still happening. And it could be in any form, really. Okay? So, that's still there. Anything else? Telephone? All right, I'm getting a random word again. Telephone. Something that deals with telephone. Something with a phone call. Ringtone, maybe. So I don't know what that is exactly, but it's a keyword. So keyword for you. Telephone, phone call, ringtone, something like that. Something with the phone, calling. Keyword. So you can put that in the back of your brain. Horses, strawberries, and now telephone. Yeah. Lady Gaga's telephone cover. Oh, man. Maybe that technology endorsement, maybe. I don't know. I just heard the word telephone. I heard multiple words. It's telephone, phone call, ringtone, something like that. So keep that in the back of your mind, but don't dwell on it, okay? It's a keyword. Next, Call Me Maybe. Yo, that's it. Oh my God, that song though. Asahi coming through with the art. Oh, it looks like, ooh, is this what I thought that was? That was a really quick download. Is that exactly what I thought that was? It was. Okay, so remember how Asahi, he came out with his own drawing or his own masterpiece artistically for Orange, like a poster? Asahi might have another thing like that again. So it looks like this is going to be a more frequent, regular thing from Asahi. Asahi is going to have more art kind of revealed, especially for music or for their comebacks or something. I don't know when, but just expect that you're going to see much more of his art being promoted or used for promotional purposes. So, yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. You can go here, there, you can go there. Huh. Is this a controversy or not? Why does this one worry me? I don't know what this is. Sorry. I don't know what this is, but it low-key is giving me worrisome energy. Huh? Okay, you just confused me even more. Cards, what is this? What is I? Talk to me. Oh, okay. That's not that worrisome. You worried me for a little bit. Okay. All right, so when is, we're past, is this later then? Sorry, hold on. I'm just trying to figure out a timeline right now. Okay, that's later then. Okay, I was just wondering because, all right, sorry. Later on, maybe in a year, right? Maybe in a year from now, because we're already done with like all those holidays like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Parents' Day, Grandparents' Day, Children's Day, whatever. All those days when it comes to family, they're all done, right? But it looks like Treasure is going to come out with music dedicated to their families, more specifically towards their mom. There's going to be inspiration from motherhood. And I was confused if that was going to happen soon, but I had to look at it timeline wise, and it looks like that's going to happen like in a year, next year. So we're way past that. So it looks like Treasure is going to be very, very sweet and talk about parenthood, like, you know, gratitude towards parenthood. So yeah, more specifically towards their mothers, very specifically because of the Queen of Cups, but it could still just be in general because Four of Wands is here. Okay. They're all vocal about their moms. They are very vocal about their moms. They are. So yeah, and this is just something that they want to do, which is really sweet. So this is like a special thing. It's not, I don't see it to be promotional. It's not promotional. This is just them expressing their gratitude. So it's like just like I said, a special event, not like a comeback thing, not a title, not a promotional era. It's just, again, for them to release something to express their gratitude towards their families. So very sweet. And I feel like that's definitely something Treasure would totally do. Okay, is there anything else before I move on? Because I've been here for 2 hours. Okay. Okay. All right, you're giving me a halt. That's what I thought. So that is pretty much all I can summon up right now. These 3 cards are telling me, just as I assumed, because there is an energy shift that's happening for treasure. This, just like I said, it's regrouping. It's a slight delay, okay, but it's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. So the universe is saying, wait a little bit, have more patience. Things are brewing up again. And again, we'll tell you another time, basically. So the cards, universe, spirit, they're just saying, wait a little bit longer. Everything will be fine. Just keep yourself busy for now. Be productive, because they're productive right now. So they're not going to tell me anything else after at this point. So the Hermit is here. Virgo energy again. This just kind of says, yeah, just keep still. Do what you need to do with your life. Ace of Cups. There are new things brewing up. Okay, a new thing. Right now, just kind of keep yourself optimistic. All right. So I can't move on from which member can speak English well. So I watched all fan-made treasures speaking. So my guess is Asahi. The way he speaks, his diction is pronunciation is really good. I wish I could tell you who, but it's gonna get revealed sooner or later. So you'll see it and you're gonna be really surprised. I'm telling you. So I'm done with the predictions. For now, let's actually read into the last question from Pear. And she actually wants to know what color is Asahi and HYUNSUK's aura. Okay. Were you surprised, Jan? Yes, I was very surprised. You're asking me if I was surprised about knowing which member can speak fluent English? Yes. In fact, when I found out, you know what my brain said out loud? You know what my brain said out loud? I was like, this freaking liar. I'm just kidding. I'm like, y'all, this boy's a liar, pretending he can't speak English. That's my reaction to it. So take it as you will. I'm dead. So, okay, we're going to look into the last question from the pair. She wants to know what color is HYUNSUK's aura and also Asahi's. So right now, because I haven't seen those two recently, like I haven't seen like a recent fan cam or whatever. Everything that I've seen from them are basically like pre-recorded, or they're like previews from older dates, right? So let's but I'm going to kind of try to detect how their aura is right now. So I haven't pulled aura colors for the boys in a long time, so it's nice that she's asking about that. So let's start with HYUNSUK. What is HYUNSUK's aura like right now? What is HYUNSUK's aura like right now? What is HYUNSUK's aura right now? Oops, that came out. Bro. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Dude, we've been new. Look, he literally, the boy that loves purple. The boy that loves purple. We have dreams. My lighting is terrible to show you, but this is all purple. Okay. Dreams, intuition, spiritual awareness. These are all purple. These are all purple. He is a purple boy. He is a purple boy. This, I've already told you this a long time ago. He is very spiritually connected. He is very spiritually connected, right? I told you he has a hyperactive third eye before, and he definitely does. Okay. And it's like that story he said. He likes the color purple because one time he was alone at night trying to sleep. And then, what did he say? He says, then he just randomly saw a purple light, right? And he felt comfort and he was able to sleep, right? He said that story. I forgot where he said that. I think it was on Weverse. But yeah, he was scared and he couldn't sleep. And then he felt comfort when he saw a random purple light. If that ain't the universe saying he's not, connected, like, I don't know what is. So his aura is purple. Okay, his aura is purple, but it's not just purple. It's not just, oh, his birthday V Live. Okay, yeah, okay. It's not just purple because we also have green. This is his heart space, his heart chakra. So purple is the third eye chakra. We also have greens, literally connected and compassion. Connected and compassion. His aura right now is purple and green. These two colors means that he's really in his emotional space. He's letting the emotions, he's sitting with his emotions and his feelings. He's letting himself feel. I mean, granted, it was Cancer season. He has a heavy Cancer moon, right? He has a heavy Cancer moon. So he was pretty much in his heart space for a while. And then again, people with purple and then people with green aura, this is talking about people that are very aligned with their emotions, aligned with their spirituality. And they use that to their advantage, right? They use that to their advantage. They're very warm people because they're empathic that way. They're very sensitive, okay? So aura, purple and green right now. Purple and green. All right. So let's see how Asahi is doing. What is Asahi's colors right now? This is interesting. Can we do for other members too? I'm curious. Yeah, I should do that again because for the most part, I don't normally answer this question during dynamic readings. That's the thing. I normally don't. I only do these questions for the solo readings. So I did this for all the solo readings, not just one and one, like not two subjects in a reading. Can aura colors change depending on how they feel, or are they fixed? They can change. They can change, but they don't change instantly. They don't change instantly. They change over time. So the next time someone books me a solo reading, say, for example, a HYUNSUK solo reading, like an energy check-in on just on him, then I can do this again. But yeah. All right. So how is Asahi's aura? Oh. Thank you, Ata. I love you. I love you. Okay. Yep. What is Asahi's aura? Oof. Wow, that's a lot. Wow. Okay. Go off. Go off. Okay, so we have a not a lot, but like a good handful of different colors. We have 3 different ranges. Okay, 3 different ranges. So first, green as well. He has green heart space. It says here forgiveness. I'm not going to dig into why forgiveness is here, but because that might be personal, so I'm not going to. But, and again, anytime anyone has a green aura, this again just talks about how aligned they are with their emotions and with their feelings and in their heart space. So this is their heart chakra. Another one is we have orange. Okay, orange card here, right? This is the sacral. This is the sacral chakra. This is about his confidence. What did I talk about? About the confidence here. I forgot to mention. It says relationships or connections. Okay. So basically having alignment with the people you associate yourself with. Anyone with an orange aura or a green aura, for that with the mix, this just talks about, you know, people, these certain people care about who they're with. They care a whole lot about who they talk to, who they associate themselves or who they surround themselves with. And then we also have the solar plexus, which is says personal power. Okay, personal power. So this is also another thing about confidence, right? Relationship, sacral and solar plexus. This is about confidence levels and creativity. Okay, so this is his two colors. It's very Leo of him as well. But yeah, this is aligned here with the fact that he's working on his confidence and he's kind of elevating it. He's trying to work on it. And then remember I told you that Asahi has no problem expressing what he needs. Look, blue. Expression and communication. Blue. This is the throat chakra. Okay, so his aura is different now. He has blue, orange and yellow, and green. It's a mix right now. His aura is a whole ass mix. I love these colors too, by the way. I love these colors. So throat, solar plexus, sacral, oh yeah, and heart. Basically the mid-range of his body. So all those colors basically means that he's really taking control of his personal power, because he's taking control of what his, you know, what he wants to say and what he wants to you know, express, then also what he wants to feel with the green, the heart chakra, and then his confidence levels and his creativity levels. So he's really in that aura of pushing himself and claiming his, you know, rightful power. So Yep. Lastly, let's pull some advice. What advice can we give them? Have you checked Junkyu's aura color before? I have. His aura was white. Very rare. His aura was white. But anyway, what is the advice for HYUNSUK and ASAHI? What is the advice for HYUNSUK and ASAHI? Also treasure makers. What is the advice? Ooh. Wow. One more. Look at that. I love consistency, don't you? Look, be bold and make the first move in reverse. Be bold and make the first move in reverse. Right now, I told you, right? They're slowing down. I told you they were slowing down right now because they need to, because it's necessary. So they are slowing down. They're not making any drastic, impulsive moves right now. But don't worry, okay? A new start is coming. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry too much. It's not anything to stress on. Right now, slowing it down, but later on there will be a new start. Next, another thing to hold on to. Luck is on your side, okay? Everything will fall into place, okay? We always get that card, don't we? Yep, you do. And then the last one. I love consistency because what did I say about not meddling? What did I say about not meddling? Or not worrying in general? Look, because I'm sure a lot of you get worried about, you know, if a hiatus is way too long or if it's just too quiet and like the momentum is dying. Don't worry about that. Why? Because you got this in reverse here, if this was upright, look, it says nothing will come of the situation. This is you guys believing that. But this card came out in reverse. This card came out in reverse. It means for you to stop thinking that nothing will come out of the situation. Right? This is the advice. Stop dwelling on this silence. Okay, you guys feel like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be quiet forever. They're gonna take forever. It's not like that. It's definitely not like that. Something will happen. Something will happen. Okay? So, on that note, that is the end of this reading. I want to thank you guys so much. I heard many people leaving treasure through the hiatus. Then let them. Let them. Let them leave. We don't need them. You don't need them. I always say it, blessing in disguise. Let it filter out. It's not about quantity of the fandom. It's about the dedication. Do you know, like, for example, me. For me, I've been a Winner and Icon fan. Winner and Icon, they don't have a very huge following, especially these days. Okay? Especially these days. And even if that's the case, they still get a lot of support. It's not about the amount of fans you have. It's about the dedication. But yeah. Anyway. Finally, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was a lot. I overextended my time again, but it was fun. Thank you so much to the pair of this reading. Thank you again for booking me, for entrusting me. I'm sorry I couldn't answer those 2 questions, but it is what it is. So yeah, thank you for understanding. But yeah, thank you guys. Jan, can I ask you something? It's not related to treasure at all. I'm just curious. What does a soul age 9 mean? Soul age 9 means you're on your last life, bubs. I've always mentioned like the whole thing about how cats have 9 lives, but people also have 9 lives too. If you are in your 9th life, soul age 9, apparently this is your last chance to live like your soul purpose. And even if, like, I wouldn't stress on it, because for most soul age 9 people that I know, they already have, so they're just chill. Okay, you're the most mature in the roster of the soul ages. You're very mature, or you just don't have any more high ambitions. You're just vibing, right, until you're pretty much done. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the Reader's Digest of what I could tell you. So, anyone that wants to see the next reading, I will be, well, tomorrow I'm reading GD. So if you are a fan of GD, I'm doing an energy check-in, and I will be reading him tomorrow around the same time. But Treasure Dynamic, I will be reading, who am I reading next? Tomorrow is GD, right? Yeah, tomorrow is GD. But on the 24th, I'm reading Ji-hoon and Asahi. So Asahi again. So GD tomorrow, and then the next day is Ji-hoon and Asahi. So, so I'll see you there. I'll either see you tomorrow. If not, then I'll see you the next day for Ji-hoon and Asahi. Ji-sahi. How many Asahi's readings have you completed? Asahi? So LK, you're asking, how many Asahi's reading have you completed? Out of all the members, Asahi is completely booked. All the dynamics of Asahi are all booked. He's completed. Like, I haven't read, like, the leftovers that I have to read for Asahi. Let me go into the tracker. 잠시만요. Yeah. So I have Yeah, I only have Jihoon and Asahi left to read, and then I also have Mashiho and Asahi left to read, and then Doyoung and Asahi left. And that's it. I'm done. Asahi is completed. So I only have 3 dynamics left. So that's it. Anyway, yes, J-Hook's birthday is tomorrow. My Life Wrecker's birthday is tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get something out of them. And if they don't, guys, if they don't tweet, but I'm sure they will. Again, if big fat if they don't, just be understanding. Okay? Be understanding of what's happening right now. If they can't, then they can't. But I'm sure they probably will. I'm sure they probably will. Who knows? Who really knows, right? Actually, I'm curious. Look, no need to worry. J-Hook's birthday, no need to worry. The angels are like, nope, no need to worry. You're fine. It'll be fine. Enjoy J-Hook's birthday tomorrow. We love it. Okay? All right, guys. They'll be fine. Just enjoy it. Okay? All right, I'm going to get going now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate your time. All right. I'll see you guys. I'll be on Twitter for a little bit and camp out. But yeah. Again, if you want to book a reading with me, I have openings up until October. So thank you guys for booking me, for entrusting me, for letting me read you, for letting me, for you to get comfortable with me. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. You have no idea how much your support means to me. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. Make good choices. Spread love. Spread positivity. Full moon in Aquarius. Really soon in a couple days. So I will be doing a pickup pile and I will be doing a thread. So if you haven't followed me yet on Blue Moon Insight, please do subscribe to it and also follow me on Twitter, Blue Moon Insight. I will be talking about the full moon Aquarius. So those that need guidance, I will be doing that very soon, either today or tomorrow. Also reaction videos, they're coming out. They're coming out tomorrow. I didn't have the time to do it today. I was supposed to do it today, but I didn't have the time to because I was resting. This transition into the full moon was a wild for me. So treasure map reaction soon. Akdong musician reaction. I did watch it. So that's coming as well. Yeah, just look forward to it. I was just trying to adjust. You know me, I have a really busy life outside of K-pop. So, yeah. Salamat din sa inyo. Maraming salamat. So, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care. Can we make GD's first reading available for a time? Sure. You want me to? No, actually. What do you think? True. Okay, you know what I'll do? She 10. I will make the first GD reading public just for today. I will make it public today, but I'm going to make it private before I read GD tomorrow. Got it? Sound good? Because once I do this second reading, this energy check-in reading, that's going to be in the private now. Okay? All right. Bye, everyone. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Take care. Bye.